Yeah, Global Pulse fam. Malawi to Cameroon tikuloa munkani yote ntangati chipisi cha moto pa Friday night. Imagine a leader wakala pampando kwa zaka zoposa 40. Osati joke, 4 full decades. Ndipo nsopano antu akuti pap ntawi ya kwana. Cameroon is shaking, streets are boiling, ndidziko lonse lilipa edge. President Paul Biya, 92 years young, yes 92, akukumana ndi opposition leader Issa Chiroma Bakari, yemwe akuti enough is enough. The people are guarding Bakari's house, chanting for Biya's resignation. It's bold, it's risky, and it's historic. We're breaking this down Global Pulse style, mix of fire facts, bold analysis, and a bit of humor, because even chaos deserves good storytelling. Let's dive into the 10 facts shaping this African storm. 43 years more office, Paul Biya has ruled Cameroon longer than most of its youth have been alive. Imagine a presidency that started when VHS tapes with a new tech and is still running in the age of TikTok. Biya came into power in 1982, promising unity and reform. Fast forward to 2025, Dimayutha Kuti, Takufera Kumeneko boss. His government has survived coups, protests, and countless accusations of corruption, yet Biya still chairs cabinet meetings like a man whose chair has glue. Cameroon is stable, he says, while inflation dances like a DJ. But every marathon has a final mile, and this one might end in fireworks. Let's talk about the man sparking the flame, Issa Chiroma Bakari. Issa Chiroma Bakari is not your typical opposition firebrand. Once Biya's loyal minister, he pulled a political plot twist worthy of a Netflix season finale. After the October 12th election, he declared himself the winner, right there, live, defying state warnings of treason. This is not rebellion, this is truth. Now young Cameroonians have turned into human shields around his house, chanting "Liberté" and waving flags made from old t-shirts. Bakari's move wasn't just political, it was spiritual, emotional, revolutionary. When a loyalist turns rebel, palibe kubwerera. Next up, the street energy turning frustration into fire. From Yaoundé to Douala, the air smells of tear gas and tension. Youths armed only with sticks, slogans, and anger are blocking roads. "We are tired," one protester told local TV. No jobs, no future, no change. Videos circulating online show burning tires and soldiers patrolling with rifles. But instead of fear, what's spreading is unity. Malawian style, it's like mavendos omwe kufuna fairness from city council. People saying, "Tivutika, koma sita kulira mosalankuha." The streets are hot, but behind those flames lies something deeper, a political system cracking under its own weight. Fact 4, let's unpack that. Even inside Biya's government, whispers are growing louder. Sources say cabinet ministers are divided. Some want the old man to retire gracefully. Others fear the ship will sink if he lets go. It's the classic African political dilemma. One man, one system, zero succession plan. In Malawian lingo, Biya akuonekana ngati muntu woti sakufuna kupeleka batoni pa rais omwe antuena ayamba kutamanga kale. The ruling party CPDM insists Cameroon remains peaceful. But peace built on silence isn't peace. It's pressure waiting to explode. And when pressure builds, information becomes power. Fact 5 dives into the war of narratives shaking Cameroon.
Internet blackouts, TV censorship, arrests of journalists. The government's trying to silence every voice that says the election was rigged. But you know what's stronger than censorship? Smartphones. Citizens are live streaming protests, tweeting updates faster than soldiers can scroll. It's the same pattern we've seen across Africa. People turning Facebook pages into front lines. Like in Malawi's 2020 protests, the phone has become both a shield and a sword. When people start writing their own headlines, politicians lose control of the script. Speaking of control, Fact 6 shows where the power truly lies. Soldiers now flood Cameroon's streets, armored trucks on corners, checkpoints buzzing. It's not just about security, it's a statement. The regime is flexing its muscle, reminding everyone who owns the guns. But here's the twist. Many in the army are young, the same age as the protesters. One soldier was heard whispering, "We are fighting our own brothers." That's the heartbreak of power politics, when loyalty to command collides with loyalty to conscience. And that conscience is spreading like fire, straight into the heart of the people's revolution. Fact 7, the spirit of change. This movement isn't just about politics, it's about dignity. From street vendors to teachers, everyone's chanting the same word, liberté. For 43 years, citizens were told to stay quiet, to trust the process. Now they're saying, we are the process. The protests have unity, rhythm, and courage. Diengadima Malawi 2019, Bamena Antu Ananena Enough is Enough, Goma Pascal Yaikulu Kwambiri. But as hope rises, so does danger. Fact 8 looks at what's at stake for Bakari and his supporters. Government officials are warning Bakari that self-proclaiming victory is treason, punishable by imprisonment. Soldiers have surrounded his house, waiting for orders. Still, he speaks online. I place myself under the protection of God and the people. Those words have become a national anthem. But the risk is real. If the state arrests him, things could spiral. Some fear civil unrest, others a full-blown conflict. If fear builds walls, then courage breaks them. And that's exactly what's happening in Fact 9. Bakari's supporters have turned fear into action. Day and night they guard his home, chanting, dancing, and praying. If they arrest him, they arrest us all, a young man said. This isn't blind loyalty, it's belief in something bigger than politics. Even as soldiers patrol, people light candles at night, singing freedom songs. It's chaos, but it's hope wrapped in fire. And all that hope brings us to our final fact, Fact 10, the future that's waiting for Cameroon. Cameroon is now at a make-or-break moment. If Biya steps down, it could mark Africa's most traumatic transition since Sudan. If he clings on, unrest could turn regional. The African Union, EU, and UN are watching, calling for calm. But the streets have spoken. We want future, not funeral politics. This isn't just a political headline. It's a generational cry for respect. Ndiengatidziku likuti, Biya ndawi yakwana. Give youth their tomorrow. And now the story turns to you. Yes, you watching this. So, there you have it. Cameroon on edge, Biya under pressure, Bakari in defiance, and the youth demanding destiny. This is Africa rewriting its own story, one protest at a time. Ndiengate mwakondrera ndi analysis yatu, chonde menya like button, ngati mpamvu, yaku demokrasia imakukuza. Subscribe pa at Global Pulse News, your one-stop channel for Africa's biggest, boldest stories. Drop your comment below. Kodi Biya adzatsika kapena akufuna kusokonyoza nthawi. And hey, for our younger fans and families, don't miss our sister channels at Sparkling Kids for fun learning and at Rema Fatima for creative, inspiring entertainment. Global Pulse News, where the pulse of Africa beats loudest. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and keep the pulse alive.